1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. G'day, and here we are at the Greentooth Gorge. Very awesomely awesome, of the awesomest map, with the awesome HoLyHammer being awesome as the Tech Marine. And we also have Wurgl as the Commissioner Lord, which is a very, very cool hero, which I think is a little bit underused for some reason. And Wurgl is telling him that he has some kind of trick. We all know how HoLyHammer loves tricks. So expect lots of BM that is bullshit talk. Which, you know, isn't that bad. I'm just going to turn up my freaking stereo because I can't fucking hear anything. Okay. Now, of course, the IG is the newest race to join in the Dawn of War craze, and I actually think, like a lot of new races, when races are added to RTS games, they're actually made a little bit more powerful than you would expect. Now, personally, I think IG is just the most fucking retarded race on the planet. I mean, why would you ever want to play? I mean, you got Space Marines and Chaos and Demons, you got Eldar. Why the hell would you want to play spastic little humans? It doesn't make any sense to me. I've never understood the concept. Like, the IG were originally just like background filler in the 40k game that was put there to fill in the story. Like, it's, I don't know, whatever. But people like playing them because, you know, people are all fucked in the head. Like 98% of people on the planet is completely fucked. And those kind of people also like IG. But aside from that, they did come out, I think, a little bit more powerful than they probably needed to be. And there is a design decision behind that. I was chatting to some people involved with the design of Dawn of War who have to remain nameless, and they weren't too worried about IG's balance problems because it was a new race. It doesn't really matter how balanced, in inverted commas, the race is when it's brand new and people have been playing, say, Space Marines like HoLyHammer for, you know, a good 3 or 4 years now. It doesn't matter if they're balanced because people are just going to suck at playing them. So they come in unbalanced and then they're gradually knocking them back and doing the tweaks and getting it more sorted out. And I think IG has really come into its own as a very, very good race now to play. I still think it's a little bit overpowered, especially in multiplayer, you know, because you can concentrate on getting some of those really ridiculous units. But still, one of the things we don't really see a lot of is the Commissioner Lord being in use, and he is an incredibly powerful hero. He has some really awesome abilities, which we will probably see in action soon. Now, of course, HoLyHammer is HoLyHammer, so I mean, I'm obviously going for him. I mean, one, his Space Marines are not faggot fucking IG, and two, he's HoLyHammer, and he's playing the Tech Marine. I mean, seriously, that's why I'm going for him. But let's have a look at what we got here. We have no upgrades for any of the heroes. We do have a pair of Kachitans out, and they're getting the Demolition ability. And you can see here a classic maneuvering for IG. Now, IG are very, very weak, but they have quite large DPS, he does miss with that stomp, which is not good. And these Space Marines are just going to sit there and take it in the face. But this is what you see here: three units plus a a stompy dude, whatever they're called, sentinel. That's pretty much the perfect setup for IG in the early game, because you can have 2 units, one for kiting, one for shooting, one for stunning, and you can deal with almost every single race in that early pressure. It does require clumping, but the concept of not clumping in this game is getting further and further and further away. Grouping all your units together is becoming a completely valid tactic. They have to get out of there though, because Space Marines in melee will absolutely fuck IG up. And we have a Devastator squad out for Holy, which is a very, very, very good choice because of the IG's nature, which is kind of like Eldar in a way. I mean, they're not like Eldar. What I mean is they're small units with high model counts. Well, Eldar don't have high model counts, but they're like a cross between Eldar, I guess, and Tyranid. So they can really be locked down quite effectively with the Devastator, and they don't have the kind of... Ooh, there goes a catch of cans. I was about to say they don't have the kind of answers to the Devastator setup teams that try and get another one of these explosions off. Whoa, those guys are in trouble. They have to get the hell out of here. And everyone's going to have to move back. Yeah, but they don't have the kind of added answers to the setup teams as, say, the Space Marines do, or the Orcs with their jumpy guys. Oh no, it looks like he's going to lose it, and that is a terrible, terrible loss. The early Sentinel is often lost in the early game, and it does make a huge difference, because what you really need to do is keep that guy alive, because he's not a particularly useful unit in the late game, but he is a fantastic decapper for controlling the map. And I really think people use the Sentinel a little bit too aggressively, and like, you can send him around the map and do your capping, do your uncapping in late game, and he's absolutely fantastic for that. And one of the reasons he's so fantastic about it is that if he gets caught during the capping, he can just stomp their fucking asses and then piss off. He doesn't need to sit there and take a billion tons of damage. And here comes the catcher cans again. They're going to go and push onto these Devastators. Boom. And that is not going to be enough to drive them off, of course. But they will be able to get the flank. But with these 2 sets of Space Marine teams here, which is just getting absolutely excellent kiting. And he's going to scare him off using a flare. Quite tricky. And we're finally getting the flat jacket out for the Commissioner Lord. He has this ability called Stubbornness, which is eventually going to be up on him, which basically makes him immortal. And with any luck, we're going to see some of that action. Like, he is one of the tankiest heroes in the game. It's completely fucking ridiculous that he is one of the tankiest heroes in the game. But it's just the way it is. Anyway, we've got the Librarian coming out, which is one of my favourite units. I actually don't really play with the Librarian much, because I just find all these new fancy units kind of a little bit much to deal with. It's hard enough jumping around, because I usually play random. It's hard enough jumping around. Oh, look at that. Absolutely smash. Fuck you up, man. Librarian laser beam to the face. But what I mean is, like, the thing about this game is it's really hard, I feel, to practice, okay? When you're in a combat situation, you're actually playing the game and you want to win, I just find it hard to take the kind of risks I need to learn, and I just never really learnt how to really control this Librarian. And I think a lot of people are in the same boat. I very rarely see people really take advantage of what I see when I see some of the pro, in inverted commas, players use him. We're probably going to see that kind of play from HoLyHammer, and I always find it an absolute pleasure to watch. And he does have Devastator Marine Squad as well, and one of his abilities lets him sort of put that Veil of Time on them, which does completely reduce the setup cost to 0, which is absolutely going there. The Tome of Time. Nice. It's completely. It's just so powerful. It's just such a powerful. He's going to nice big zap. You can see the catcher cans are already getting strong enough that they're able to take those zaps in the face on a fresh squad. But Holy is almost completely retreated now. He is still capping around with his Tech Marine, but his Tech Marine's really not doing a lot of stuff here. You know, he's kind of just chilling out. And we are seeing no 4th units for Wurgl, which I'm not quite sure what that means. He's got wreck, absolutely ridiculous amounts of wreck. Whoa, those Devastator Marines just got teleported the hell away. That's an interesting idea, teleporting the Devastator Marines in front of the retreat path and then putting Veil of Time so they have an instant setup team. That is actually a very, very cool trick that I have never seen before. Way to go, Holy. It's just, it actually amazes me that people can still do stuff that I've never seen, because I watch replays like almost every day, and I've been doing that since the game was released. But still, you see little tricks that are just freaking awesome. This is a great spot for that grenade, which is about to blow up and fuck everybody up. Boom. Nice. And I actually think that a lot of people, they don't really use those grenades enough either as well. But one of the things that makes it very, very hard to use is that you have to know exactly what you're doing. What I mean by that is you need to know their retreat paths. You need to know where people move. Oh, there goes freaking marked target, and these catcher cans are in deep trouble. Looks like a full retreat's coming on. Oh, that's right, the Ogrins have turned up. Boom, goes catcher cans, almost going down from that zap. They do get another little grenadey thing going on. Yep, Smite is awesome. It's an awesome ability. And there's that Veil of Time kind of thing, which is getting the Librarian right in there. He has changed over onto the Psychic Hood. And that Gate of Infinity was that teleport we just saw before, by the way. And out comes the Dreadnought. I love the Dreadnought. Another Gate of Infinity. Really excellent use of the Librarian here, and actually quite unusual. I have not really seen this. Oh my god, those Devastators are getting absolutely fucked up. Marked target goes down upon those Ogrins, but that's not going to be enough to even damage them. Librarian goes down, and HoLyHammer, Jesus Christ, he's not in a good way. Wow. So let's see if this Dreadnought can change things up a bit. Here he comes. I love these little robots. I don't actually use these guys much at all. I've been very impressed with some of the replays I've seen using these guys of late. Look how awesome that guy is. Sweet! If we're lucky, we might see a Venerable Dreadnought in this match. But most likely not. And here's the Commissioner Lord, just like in the middle of it all, as always. And that was actually quite a good push, but we do have a 3-cap going down, so Holy really has to get on the case here. I'm not quite sure what he's going to be planning to do, how he's going to answer these Ogrins. We should be seeing... whoa, they better get the hell out of here. We should be seeing those... Oh, he's getting another Librarian. There's the dude, Stormtroopers. I couldn't remember what the hell they're called. These guys are freaking the shit, man. I love the Stormtroopers. And not just because they're called Stormtroopers and I am a big Star Wars fan. Yeah, I'm a Star Wars fan. So what? You want to fight about it? Fuck yeah, I'm a Star Wars fan. I don't like the remakes. I don't like the fucking... Let's not get started on that. But Star Wars is freaking awesome. And anything named Stormtroopers is freaking awesome. I mean, yeah, sure, they're named after Nazis. But fuck it, you know, the Nazis had pretty cool uniforms and they gave us bad guys forever, so, you know, you can't hate them too much. Well, you can, but, you know, anyway, I'm sidetracking myself, but the point is, these Stormtroopers are fucking awesome. And hopefully they're going to get the las cannons, which, the anti-armor kits, you can see them zapping around. You get a couple of these guys and they absolutely, completely fuck up tanks. Wurgl has some absolutely excellent anti-tank choices, anti-vehicle choices, so... And he's just doing such a fantastic job of keeping the capping, getting a 3 cap once again, and he's got guards at all the locations at the 2 caps. There's only one VP that's free. These Ogrins are going to go straight for that setup team. And there goes the marked target. Boom! Absolutely brilliant use of that trap once again. And these guys are going to have to get the hell out of here. Look at that IG army. Just that there is a scary blob of death, man. Now, I'm not quite sure if only one of the things that I find works really, really well when I'm playing Eldar anyway against IG is just some grenades. Some, you know, even if the grenades do not hit, they can actually completely control the positioning, because a lot of IG's power comes from blobbing, especially when you're playing the Commissioner Lord, which gets direct bonuses based solely. Another excellent little grenade packet. Those Kachatans are just doing an absolutely amazing job. But yeah, the Commissioner Lord, he gets direct buffs from his being in the vicinity. Another bomb about to go off and can protect that thing. Wow, Wurgl is just the man when it comes to using Kachakans. That's just freaking awesome. Oh, zap, motherfucker, take that. And here comes the Plasma Dev. This is a unit that I love, the Plasma Dev. Absolutely amazing. And here comes the first of the big strafes. Oh, it's just the mines. And that is going to be problematic for this retreat path. Oh, but none of them go off. Surprising. Looks like he's going to lose this unit. He sends in the Dreadlord to push those Ogryn back at the last minute. Very, very, very good game sense and just keeping his eye on the ball there. But yeah, I absolutely love the Plasma Dev, and they do have absolutely amazing abilities. Oh no, that Dreadnought does go down to those Ogrins. These Plasma Devs working with there's the Veil of Time Bomb gives them the instant setup. That is such a powerful combo. And the knockdown, able to keep people off the cap. And listen to it. Oh, we didn't get to hear it. There's the instant setup. And this Plasma Dev is really gonna completely fuck things up. He's probably gonna have to send his Ogrins straight into, yeah, his Ogrins aren't here, so that entire army's gonna retreat off. And there's stubbornness on the Commissioner Lord, so he's basically invulnerable now. There's no reason for him to be retreating. He has tons of energy as well, like he could have just basically tanked this entire army by himself. Oh, look at that Plasma Dev, man. You're fucking awesome! Plasma Devs are awesome. So, looks like we're going heavy tier 2. I don't know why. It seems that the Manticore is sort of going out of favour amongst IG players, and I'm not quite sure why. It still seems like an absolutely vital choice, an awesome choice. I'm really not sure why suddenly that's sort of, those Plasma Dev guys better get the hell out of here. They can't just keep shooting. The Veil of Time, retreat those motherfuckers. Oh my god, what are you doing, Tex? I mean, holy fuck. Can't even speak. Oh my god, they just get out of there alive. Does manage to lose one. Stubbornness again. Stubbornness, by the way, doesn't do shit if you're by yourself because it keys upon people being close to you. But that 3-cap is still going down. Holy just cannot get the uncap going. These Kachikins are guarding all the nodes. Seriously, if Holy does not get into this battle soon, there's just going to be an absolute terrible problem. And there's the GG. Well, I thought that was a very, very good game. Wurgl absolutely really showing some of the best Kachikan play I've seen in a long, long time. Didn't get to see my favourite little stormtroopers do much. And they didn't get my favourite laser guns, these big, massive, bright orange laser beams that are freaking awesome. Ogryn's pretty much owned that entire battle. There was never really a solution to that on the field. And yeah, I just think that I really want to find some... I need to find like an Orc replay for Holy. I've casted a whole bunch of Holies, and I just feel that he's really hasn't been showing his awesome amazingness, which is why we all love him so much. But he is a fucking mad-ass Orc player, so I'll try and find some Orc replayers to sort of show why Holy is considered one of the best players, because every single one I've shown of him recently, he's lost. Which is actually quite unusual. Like if you watch a competition, you know, he usually doesn't lose a single match.